Hi everyone, Bill from Trifarm here. This is just a short little video for those of you perhaps who've not come down to Trifarm before, or even may not have tried outdoor swimming and thinking about it for the first time this season. The first thing we want to say is you're absolutely very welcome at Trifarm. We have lots of novices every year. We love looking after you. We're there to provide a safe, supervised space for you to try your first outdoor swim. So please come on down. Don't worry about what shape or size you are. Don't worry if you're fast or slow, if you just want to bob or if you just want to do a half a lap or whatever. We're there to make sure you do that safely and hopefully really enjoy it so that you come back for more. So do give us a go. So what to expect if you do come down? Well, first of all, what do you need? At a minimum, you need your swimsuit, you need some goggles, and you need a towel. We do have wetsuits and tow floats for hire. It's up to you whether you use a wetsuit or whether you use a tow float, but you do need to use one or the other. If you have one yourself, that's great. If not, as I say, you can hire them at the shop when you arrive. Then a point about timings. People often see our session times and say, oh, do I have to be there first thing at 8:30 in the morning? Simple answer is no. We are open for 3 hours. The last entry into the water is 45 minutes before the end of the session, and you need to be out of the water 15 minutes before the session. So for example, at the weekends, that means last entry into the water will be at 11:15, and everybody needs to be out of the water at 11:15. Now, if it is your first time, we are going to need to give you an induction to show you how the lake works and check a few things with you. That does take 10 minutes. So for your first swim, I'd always make sure to give yourself at least an hour on site, and that should be plenty to get you introduced to the lake. When you do arrive, you'll come down a concrete access road. You'll see the parkings on the left-hand side. The changing rooms will be just by the car park. There's gents and ladies changing rooms, obviously. There's also some cold showers for afterwards if you want to rinse your kit off. Once you are changed, just head down to the end of the car park, and if you glance down towards the lake, you'll see a flagpole, hopefully with a green flag flying, which means swimming's on. And if you head down there, that's where we'll do your induction. And that's where the lifeguards will take you through how the lake works, talk you through all the rules that we try and operate by so that everybody swims safely together. And most importantly, when you've done all that, we want to see you do a little bit of a swim just to make sure that you're nice and buoyant and that you're comfortable in the water before we let you go off on your own. Now, in that regard, it is important on your first time to realise that when you get into outdoor water, obviously it will be a little colder than your local pool. It is important to give yourself some time to acclimatise. Don't expect to get in the water and shoot off. Even if you are a competent, good swimmer, it does take time for your body to adjust. We always say let your breathing win. Only swim as fast as your breathing allows. And certainly if you're still giving it some of the because it's a bit chilly, don't start swimming until that's subsided a bit. Also important when you are acclimatising, keep these in the water. People do have a tendency to lift their hands out when they're cold, but you will acclimatise faster if you leave your hands in the water. So once you've had your induction, you are acclimatised, we're going to watch you do a little swim for about 100 metres, check you're okay, and if that's the case, then you're off on your own. Now, if you get round a full 800-metre lap of the course, we will give you your very own shiny green Trifarm hat. That tells us on your next visit that you've had your induction, we've seen you've swum a lap, and that we're now happy for you to carry on and swim it as you want to whenever you come down for a session. At the end of your swim, check out with the lifeguards when you get out with the lake. They'll go through how to do that when you in your induction. Most importantly, then go and get yourself changed, and then check out Cozy Corner in the cafe. We've got bacon rolls, cake, a lot of cake, and tea and coffee there for your post-swim resuscitation. So we look forward to seeing you down at Trifarm, and yeah, see you at the lake. Bye-bye.